Hi, welcome to another session in Power BI. Today we are going to discuss about Power Query, Power Query Editor and key features of Power Query Editor and differences between the Power Query versus DAX and the M language versus DAX. Okay, let us start with what is meant by Power Query. Power Query is a data transformation and data preparation tool included with Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Power BI. Power Query streamlines the process of importing the data from a variety of file types, including Excel tables, CSV files, database tables, web pages, and so on, and allows you to transform your data into proper shape and condition for better analysis. Once you have configured your Power Query procedures, you won't have to repeat the same steps with the new data. You can quickly set up the automate the same data transformation procedures and produce the same data output with the Power Query. You can use the Power Query editor to connect to one or many data sources, shape and transform the data. You could modify the data in hand to meet your needs, make it more usable, and then load that model into Power BI desktop. To get the Power Query editor, select Edit Queries from the Home tab of the Power Query desktop. You can use Power Query to import a single data source, such as Excel workbook, or to multiple databases, feeds, or services scattered across the cloud. Data sources include the data from the web, files, databases, Azure, or even Excel tables in the current workbook. Key features of Power Query. Let us discuss some following features for the Power Query. First, connectivity to the various of data sources. Power Query has been designed to export data from a variety of sources, including but not limited to textile files, Excel workbooks, and CSV files. Combining tables. The merge option in Power Query replaces Excel VLOOK function. The latter is a handy method for the looking up corresponding values, but it gets slightly problematic when applied to huge datasets with the thousands of rows. Tables for combining. When modification to the same source data must be imported at regular periods, say every week or month, manually ensuring data replications becomes onerous. Make your own functions. Power Query was created in such a way that you don't need to know how to code to utilize. It is really simple to use because you simply click buttons and apply filters as you would in Excel. Power Query keeps tracks of your actions and automate process. Power Query not only makes all these activities easier, but also log your steps so you don't have to repeat them. If you prepare the same data every day, week or month, it will save you a lot of time. Now, let us discuss about Power Query versus DAX. Power Query is a data connectivity and data preparation technology that enables end users to seamlessly import and reshape data for within a wide range of Microsoft products, including Excel, Power BI, analysis services, common data services for apps, analytics, and more. When it comes to DAX, DAX stands for Data Analysis Expression. It is a formula language used in PowerPoint and Power BI Desktop. DAX uses functions to work on data that is stored in tables. Some DAX functions are identical to Excel worksheet functions, but DAX has more and more functions to summarize slides and data complex scenarios. Let us discuss about difference between the M language and DAX in the Power BI. Microsoft Power BI support two different languages. One is M language and one is DAX that can be used to filter, manage and visualize data. M can be considered as a query formula language and it can be used in the Power BI query editor in order to prepare data before it can be loaded into the Power BI model. On the flip side, DAX is an analytical data calculation language which can be used for the in-depth data analysis during the data view phase. M and DAX are not dependent upon each other and follow totally different structures and logics and have different underlying codes. M and DAX cannot be used simultaneously since the M language is used in query editor while DAX is mostly used in data view model.